Hey guys, Black Wolfy Moon here with a new video for you, and today's video is a bit different than what I usually do. Usually I'm always on Animal Jam, you know, that kind of fun stuff. But today I decided to do WolfPlay, which is probably one of my second favorite games. I don't like it too much because it's really hard for people to like. It's just really hard for some people, like especially me. So I have my wolves, as you can tell. I had some really strong wolves, like really strong ones, and I may or may not have logged in for the longest time, and my wolves were all older, and they all died of old age. So I sort of lost them, and I lost my edge a bit in the game. Like, I had Ares, who was super strong. Ares was probably one of my stronger wolves. I was super disappointed, like, in him, because I was so sad that he died. I did not want him to die. He was definitely nearly, like, not as strong as some of my other wolves, but he was pretty strong. He was just my favorite because I had him for so long, and he was the second alpha of my pack, so alpha male anyways. And here's my alpha female. She was the third alpha, my strongest one. She had only a battle of 66, but she was still really good, mainly because she was this. Like, I was so close to filling her out completely. But she was so fast. I don't understand how she was so, like, she was just perfect. I loved her to death, and sadly, man, she was my little champion. Definitely my little champion. And her parents are definitely dead. Like, all of her parents are rarity 55s and 45s, and all this fun stuff, and I loved her. She was my favorite, my little Amir. And these were her babies. Jinx, I still remember Jinx, and she's so old. My little Jinx is old. She was a rarity 30. Bangle's another one, and these are Jinx. I'm so happy they kept her name. My little Jinx. Sadly, it really makes me angry when I see them and they haven't done anything to help them. Like, this craziness, like, that's just a bit messed up. Like, don't treat my little Jinxie like that. She's special. And she's got a lot of pods up, so I'm happy for her there. But my newer wolves is what I wanted to stay focused on, because I only have a very short amount of time, and that really freaking hurt. They are having this thing up here, the Easter event, where you just go through your hunting and you find eggs, sparrow eggs, heron eggs, all that nice stuff. And with the most eggs right now, this chick's, whoever this is, which is funny because we'll 10 apples, I'm buying apples today, so I'm not really all that angry about this. I just got this award and I was like, 10, yay, which really isn't, I'm not really all that impressed with myself. But I have Flair, and he's my alpha male. He is probably not gonna stay my alpha male once I get my puppies I have. The puppies I have now, up to date, like basically stronger. Once they're stronger, he will probably be kicked out or sold or something like that. Same thing with Clara. She's really cute and pretty and sweet, and I like her a lot. But, same good thing goes with her. She's just not enough for me to, want to keep her. But here's little Briggs. Little Briggs. I love her. She makes me so happy. So Briggs has a golden green eye, I'm pretty sure. I think she's hetero. Yeah, right here. Golden green. She's a rarity score of 18, which is not the best, but it's not terrible. And you can tell this is what she was born with. She was born with 266 points, and Clara was only born with like 20, so she was good. And she only has one downside, and that's the blizzard. She's not very good in blizzards. But she gets along with the rest of the pack pretty well. Yeah, she gets along with all of them, so I'm not really going to complain about that at all. And she's so pretty. She just hides. She just hides in the rocks like it's not a big deal. And I think Fox is next. Yeah, here's Fox. And I love Fox. I just don't know why. Pause her up. I love Fox. She's my favorite by far. I love Fox because she's so heavy. 26 pounds. She's meant to be a battle wolf. So that's what she shall be, is a battle wolf. And she's a rarity 25. So I was not going to complain. And same thing goes with her. She's got 390, and she doesn't have any bad downsides. She's about the same in a blizzard. In hurricanes, she's +1, earthquakes, she's +1, and floods, she's +2. It looks like she's a swimmer. I'm guessing she's a swimming wolf. She's a swimmer. Zaber. Zaber is one of my males. I didn't know what to name him, and I was going to name him after the jaguar in Tarzan, but I decided not to, and I kind of regret my decision. But Zaber is my only other male. He's my only male pup, is what I should have said. He's my only male pup so far. And he's 21 pounds. So he's probably going to still be a battle wolf. He'll definitely get heavier, I'm sure. But, see, he was born at 366, so he did pretty well, especially with his wisdom. So clearly he's going to be a wise wolf. He's going to be smart. Maruk. Maruk is another really good one I like. I like Maruk just because he's kind of cool. He looks interesting. He's born April 17th, and he's 53 pounds, so he may not be a battle wolf, or he may not be fit for the cut, but he's really bad for 261 at age 2. I wish the person who had him before me would have bucked him up a bit, but they didn't, so I really can't complain too much. And here is Okami, and Okami means wolf in Japanese, if nobody knew that. But I'm debating on having Okami or Bleeding Black, because Bleeding Black, if you look at her eye right here, it looks like she's basically bleeding black. And the rest of her body, it's my favorite. I like the name Bleeding Black, but Okami is a nice one too for her. And she's 13 pounds and she was born, let's see what day is today. She was born not too long ago, so she most likely won't be a battle wolf, but then again, the person who had her before didn't really take care of her too well, so hopefully I can get her back on her feet. And this is cute right here. I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums. I'm guessing that's probably from Kesha. And you can tell she's really bad here. She's terrible. But what really interested me was this. Earthquake +3. Earthquakes happen a lot in this game, and not as much as blizzards or floods. Like right now there's a hurricane. So I'm happy with her. She's sweet and she's cute and I like her. I like how half her side is white and the other half is black. Her on the light side, her ear is black. On the black side, her ears light, basically. And then there's Skull. Now, those are not Skull's real eyes. They're just put over his eyes because I didn't like his eyes before. So that's Skull. He will definitely be leaving because I have no real use for him. But I liked his base coat, which is blue, and it's a common color. His belt is black, and his base coat's blue. So I'll probably go make another one like him, and I will show you what I mean. I think he's the last one on my list. If he's not the last one, then we won't do it. But if he is the last one, okay, he is. So we'll go do that real fast and go all the way down. So you can tell that here he is with his normal eyes, which I dislike very much. I don't like his face. I don't like it at all. Ooh, cheese. Maybe not panda. Cheeks. We will do, there we go. So now he looks a bit more, he's just a bit more interesting, I'd like to say. His points to color are gray. Because I really like him. I think he's super cute. He's got something else on here. I don't know what it is. So his belton's black. I knew that. 23 apples. Like, I would never pay that for a wolf. My favorite eye color, though, is by far is green. I love the green eyes. The green eyes are what get me really well. So that's what I would want him to look like, and I would keep him for sure if he looked like that, but he does not. So, I will not be keeping him that way. Yeah, so some people, I like people, they crack me up. Trading post. So this is the trading post, and I come on here a lot, and I wish I wouldn't have such a terrible thing. I always come on here, though. So, oh, she's done. We need to hit that. For sale, gender, any. We will go with any. Affinity, because we're not really going to go crazy on this. I just want to show you something. Eye color. Green. Okay. I want them to have a, that's about it. So, we're going to go sort by price, lowest to highest. Rarity, we want above 30. So, we're going to see if there's any wolves with green eyes that are above 30. Okay, there's this guy right here, and he's for sale for 15 mushrooms. I don't even have that much, dude. 28. This guy, he's 320. He's pretty cool looking. Wow, see, this is my issue with everything. But I guarantee you that if I were to go hit that have an excellent thing with my pack, these two would be the only ones that show up. So if you go to excellent and you hit this, what I say, these are the only two. Oh, the other one should have came up. But these are the only ones that come up. So this guy, plus 4 vitals. He's cool. He's definitely, I wouldn't know what I'd name him, but he's extremely cool and I like him a lot. I'd probably name him, actually I really don't know what I'd name him. But see, that's what I mean, like the green eyes. Oh my goodness, how menacing with the green eyes. So we're gonna see if we can find any. We're gonna see if we can find, they're typically sold within apples, so we're gonna go apples, which I do not have yet, and we're going defect. And I see no wolves are found. This is because finding wolves like that is probably the hardest thing you will ever, ever. It's so hard to find wolves like that. Yeah, I would not be surprised if these were the only two on here. Oh, see? But see their age? You can tell when a wolf is old if it has the thing by it, but this one's pretty because she has green eyes. I think they all have green eyes. So, like, age 17, 1 apple. And it's sad because these people really think they're gonna get it for an apple. Now, this one, depending on... this one I would definitely take for 3 apples. And I'm going to tell you why. Yes, it has 20 points, but look at this rarity score. Look at this rarity score and look at this one. They are the exact same. But what I'm telling you is that males, like these guys, are never taken. They are never taken because they don't have it, basically. You can catch my, it's like this. 25 apples for this guy right here. That's not fair, even with the rarity 11. So I could get, let's find Home Dog, because I'm going to save these two, because I like him. 6 apples, which is really retarded, but I'm sure I can negotiate. See, he has green eyes, and the green eyes are what get me, and he's got 27. So his 27 rarity is going to definitely help him out, so I'll come back and get these guys later, because I like them, but let's find that puppy that was on here. There she is. Offers. I'll see if I can knock this guy's thing down to 1 apple, because she's definitely pretty damn great. I like her a lot, so we're gonna get her today. I'm gonna be like, hey dude, let's do it now. We'll just do it now. Hopefully this person isn't like really good. Basic. Okay, good. I was really hoping they weren't like a premium, because premium members always know what's going on. I will take the Mila female pup for 2 apples and 500 much. Have a, just so I don't sound so demanding, on the female Mila pup. Okay, so we're going to send that, mail sent. Hopefully this person gets it. And yeah, so that's probably going to be the video for today. I'll probably make a part 2 to this, once I get my apples and such. So yeah, you can say goodbye to all these guys. We're definitely going to get rid of them once the time comes, the ones that we don't need, because I have no space for the ones I don't need, basically. So thank you guys, it means a lot. I will see you all very soon. So that's all for today. Bye guys, thank you.